Before starting the video, I want to greet you, wishing you health and well-being now and always. Today we will talk about how can you tell if your dog is stressed? Let's see. Whatever the causes, there are different ways to combat stress when a person experiences it. Whether it's relying on a close friend or relative, perhaps your partner or spouse, or going for a run or participating in some other form of exercise. Like humans, dogs also suffer from stress. Although dogs cannot express how they feel, there are subtle and telltale signs that you can detect that may suggest that your dog is suffering from stress. It is very important that you notice the signs of stress that your dog or dogs usually show and act accordingly. As your dog's handler, it is your duty to protect the physical and emotional well-being of your dog. It should be our priority too. Let's look at the following signs of stress in a dog. 1. Try to get around or avoid something. If your dog is faced with a situation where he is unhappy or uncomfortable, he may try some way to escape and refocus his attention elsewhere. He could be looking away, scratching body parts, licking, nibbling on his genitals, and sniffing or digging in the ground. When this happens, you need to show some respect for how your dog is feeling and what he is trying to avoid. 2. Try to escape or hide. A more extreme version of the above is that stressed dogs often move to hide or try to accompany their owner everywhere. Another sign of stress could be that he is trying to move behind you. 3. Panting and drooling excessively. Dogs pant a lot for different reasons. For example, they gasp when excited or hot. If you notice that your dog is panting and you have not taken him out for a walk or played with him and the temperature is moderate, he may feel tense or worried. Stressed dogs can also drool excessively. Hair shedding. Dogs also often lose their hair when stressed. You can realize this when you take him to the vet. While it's not as noticeable when you take it down a new route for a walk or to a new park, stressed dogs shed a lot more hair than calm dogs. 5. Changes in body posture. You have probably noticed that dogs generally use all four legs to support their weight. Therefore, if you notice that your dog, without having orthopedic problems, begins to shrink or shift all his weight on his hind legs, it could be that he is stressed. Dogs that are scared can also become incredibly stiff and poke their tails. Changes in your ears and eyes. When dogs are stressed, just like humans, they may start to blink rapidly or you may notice their pupils dilate. Alternatively, they may open their eyes wider than normal, showing wider and looking surprised. If your dog's ears are normally alert or relaxed but are now pinned back near his head, this could also be a sign that stress levels are high. 7. Excessive licking or yawning. Dogs, like humans, yawn when they are bored or tired. What you probably didn't know is that sometimes dogs yawn because they are stressed. You can easily tell the difference because a stressed yawn is more intense and longer than a normal yawn. Stressed dogs also frequently lick their lips even if they haven't eaten anything. 8. Barking or whining. Barking and whining are two normal forms of expression for dogs. However, these can become louder and more intense when they feel stressed or worried. Whether they do it to calm you down or to alert you is up for debate and is different from dog to dog. 9. Tremble, or spin. Dogs will shake after rolling in the grass or bathing. This is very normal. However, if a dog shakes himself when he is not wet, you should be aware that it could also be a sign of stress. It depends on the circumstances and where they are when he starts to shake. Visit the vet. Another common trait of a stressed dog is walking just like humans do. You can tell when they are stressed, as they will often walk in the same pattern across the room over and over again. How to manage stress in your dog. It is all very well to know the signs of a stressed dog, but you need to be in tune with your dog's normal behavior to detect when there are changes. That way, you can distinguish between being bored, hungry, and feeling anxious. If you notice that several of these signs appear in progression, pay attention. For example, your dog may yawn, look away, and lick his lips. Once you've spotted the signs, the first thing to do is get your dog away from whatever is causing him stress. Then, investigate why your dog is stressed and how to prevent it from happening again. This can be, for example, changing the environment or working with a professional trainer so that they can desensitize your dog to the stress trigger. Is your dog sick or has behavioral problems, and the experts you have consulted do not give you effective solutions to help him improve? Click the link below, and get the help you are looking for. Don't stop subscribing to the channel, commenting, and sharing the video. Thank you.